مادة اللغة الإنجليزية للثالث الثانوي الأدبي. كتاب الأنشطة Activity Book. الوحدة الثانية بعنوان Natural World. الدرس الرابع بعنوان The Earth at Risk، من الصفحة 23 حتى الصفحة 27. تقديم مبادرة ضوء لتسجيل الكتب الصوتية للمكفوفين وضعاف البصر بصوت المتطوع خالد الطيان. النص الأول بعنوان Feeding Chickens is Destroying the Climate. The rainforest of the Amazon region of Brazil in South America covers 5% of the world's land surface and is home to at least 30% of the world's animals and plants. The area is also the home of 220,000 people from about 180 different tribes who live deep in the forest. The rainforest itself is an important environment, but because of its size and location, it also plays a vital part in controlling the world's climate. It does this by taking in carbon dioxide and releasing oxygen. Recently, however, large areas of the Amazon rainforest have been cut down to make more land for farmers. In the last 3 years, for example, 70,000 square kilometers have been destroyed. This is the same as 6 football pitches every minute. Much of this destruction, which leaves the land dry and dusty, is illegal. Farmers use most of the new land to grow soya beans, which they export to other parts of the world to be used as animal food. Millions of chickens in Western European countries are fed on South American soya beans. Increasingly, some soya beans are also being turned into food for human consumption. Many vegetarian foods are based on soya beans. Other areas of the rainforest are cleared by ranchers who use the land for their cattle, by loggers who sell the valuable tropical hardwood from the trees they cut down, or by oil companies who are trying to find more oil. These activities help to improve the economy of the region, but at the expense of the future of the global environment. In addition to destroying ancient forests and changing the world's climate, deforestation is having a devastating effect on native populations who are dependent on the rainforest for everything they need, from food and tools to medicines and shelter. السؤال الأول. As you read the article about South American rainforests, find the answers to these questions. A. How many different groups of people live in the South American rainforests? الجواب 180. B. What are most soya beans used for? الجواب to feed chickens. C. Why are the rainforests being destroyed? الجواب to grow soya beans, to make land for cattle, to look for oil, and for valuable wood. السؤال الثاني. Read the article again and match each beginning A to D with one of the endings 1 to 5. There is one more ending than you need. A. Nearly a third of the world's animals and plants. The answer is number 2. Are found in the Amazon rainforests. B. The rainforest has an important influence on. The answer is number 5. The Earth's climate. C. Extra farming land is created when. The answer is number 1. Areas of the rainforest are cut down. D. Vegetarians as well as animals. The answer is number 3. Consume soya beans. السؤال الثالث. Answer these questions with information from the article. A. Who lives deep in the forests? The answer is 180 different tribes. B. What is illegal? The answer is much of the destruction of the rainforest. C. What is used as animal food? The answer is soya beans. D. Who grows soya beans? The answer is farmers. E. Who uses cleared land for cattle? The answer is ranchers. السؤال الخامس. Match these words from the article with their meanings. A. Consumption. B. Devastating. C. Export. D. Global. E. Illegal. F. Tool. Number 1. Affecting the whole world. The answer is D. Global. Number 2. The eating or drinking of something. The answer is A. Consumption. Number 3. A piece of equipment for doing a particular job. The answer is F. Tool. Number 4. Very destructive. The answer is B. Devastating. Number 5. Against the law. The answer is E. illegal. Number 6. Send something for sale in another country. The answer is C. Export. Now vocabulary questions. السؤال الأول. Choose the best word to complete these sentences. A. A country where the sun always shines has a dry climate or weather. The answer is climate. B. You feel cold when the temperature is high or low. The answer is low. C. When there is no wind, we say the weather is calm or stormy. The answer is calm. D. Farmers listen to the climate or weather forecast to decide when to harvest their crops. The answer is weather. السؤال الثاني. Complete these sentences with the correct form of the verbs in the list. The verbs are mishear, reorganize, misuse, and redo. A. I'm sorry, I, فراغ, you. I thought you said you'd prefer tea. The answer is misheard. والجملة تصبح I'm sorry, I misheard you. I thought you said you'd prefer tea. B. I did my homework too quickly, so the teacher asked me to فراغ it. The answer is redo. والجملة تصبح I did my homework too quickly, so the teacher asked me to redo it. C. As we have some new employees, we will have to فراغ our office. The answer is reorganize. والجملة تصبح As we have some new employees, we will have to reorganize our office. D. If you فراغ the equipment, it will not work properly. The answer is misuse. والجملة تصبح If you misuse the equipment, it will not work properly. أسئلة القواعد. السؤال الأول. Complete these sentences using one of the words or phrases from the list. More than one answer may be possible. The words are because, in order to, so that, to, with the result that. A. The Amazon rainforest has an important effect on the climate of the world. فراغ It covers such a large area. The answer is because. والجملة تصبح The Amazon rainforest has an important effect on the climate of the world because it covers such a large area. B. Large areas of forest have been cut down. فراغ The soil is now dry and dusty. The answer is with the result that. والجملة تصبح Large areas of forest have been cut down with the result that the soil is now dry and dusty. C. The rainforest has been cut down. فراغ Make more farmland. The answer is to or in order to. والجملة تصبح The rainforest has been cut down to or in order to make more farmland. D. Farmers need more land. فراغ They can grow more soya beans. The answer is so that. والجملة تصبح Farmers need more land so that they can grow more soya beans. E. Loggers cut down trees. فراغ Sell the wood. The answer is to or in order to. والجملة تصبح Loggers cut down trees to or in order to sell the wood. السؤال الثاني. Answer these questions using the words in brackets and one of these words or phrases. Because, in order to, so that, and to. A. Why didn't Fadia go to school yesterday? بين قوسين feel ill. The answer is Fadia didn't go to school yesterday because she felt or she was feeling ill. B. Why did you go to the post office? بين قوسين buy stamps. The answer is I went to the post office to buy or in order to buy or because I wanted to buy stamps. C. Why did Ahmed go to the airport? بين قوسين meet his brother Khalid. The answer is Ahmed went to the airport to meet or in order to meet or because he had to meet or so that he could meet his brother Khalid. D. Why do people write things in their diaries? بين قوسين not forget important things. The answer is people write things in their diaries because they don't want to forget important things or so that they don't forget important things or in order not to forget important things. E. Why was Omar's letter so difficult to read? بين قوسين, write very quickly. The answer is, Omar's letter was difficult to read because he wrote it or he had written it very quickly. السؤال الثالث. What do the words in bold in the text on page 23 refer to? A. الكلمة هي its والجملة كانت The rainforest itself is an important environment, but because of its size and location, it also plays a vital part in controlling the world's climate. فالجواب يصبح It refers to the rainforest. B. الكلمة الثانية هي this والجملة كانت In the last 3 years, for example, 70,000 square kilometers have been destroyed. This is the same as 6 football pitches every minute. And the answer is, this refers to 70,000 square kilometers. C. الكلمة الثالثة هي they والجملة كانت In addition to destroying ancient forests and changing the world's climate, deforestation is having a devastating effect on native populations who are dependent on the rainforest for everything they need, from food and tools to medicines and shelter. والجواب يصبح they refers to native populations. قسم الرايتنج. السؤال الأول هو عبارة عن 3 صور ل3 أشجار وجملتين تصفان صورتين من هذه الصور. Match descriptions 1 and 2 with the correct photos A, B, or C. Number 1. In the middle of this photograph, there is a small tree. In the background on the right, there is a row of much taller trees. On the left are some other trees, with a wooden fence in front of them. The sky is cloudy. It looks like it might rain. Number 2. In the foreground of this photograph, you can see a tall tree surrounded by short grass. Obviously, it is summer because there are leaves on the tree and it is a warm sunny day. There are several other smaller trees in the picture. The tree could be in a residential area because there are buildings behind the tree. السؤال الثاني. Read the descriptions again and make lists of words or phrases under these headings. A. Position. الجواب هو in front of, in the middle of, in the background, on the right, on the left, in front of, in the foreground, and behind. B. Adjectives. Tall, small, taller, wooden, cloudy, short, warm, sunny, smaller, residential. C. Weather. Cloudy, rain, summer, warm, sunny. السؤال الثالث. Write a description of this photograph using position words, adjectives and weather words. Write 60 to 75 words. السؤال الثالث هو لكتابة موضوع يصف صورة موجودة عن كوخ ريفي مع أشجار مقطعة موجودة في الصورة. نهاية التسجيل.